Hello, Kevin here, and I'm still at St Michael's and All Angels Church in Hathersage in the Peak District. Sue's already gone into the church and I'm on the west end of the church at the minute. I'm going to have a wander around the outside in just a little while, but I want to go inside and have a look at the church on the inside. I have got some information with me, but I'm probably going to do this just off the cuff and just try and pick different things out for you. So let's have a look inside. So this is the south porch. Well, just as you come through the door, you've got the font, which is built up off of this plinth. So I'm in the nave. But the thing about this church at St Michael's and All Angels reminds me very much of the church that I was in yesterday in Bloxham, the way it's been built with a stone. Just here we've got the organ pipes. And we've got this huge arch, so tall, going into the chancel. And just look at those timbers up there. Quite substantial, all up round there. Let's have a look up here. Got the pulpit just there. And as we approach the altar, it's carpeted. And we've got what looks like a tomb just here on the left hand side, which is rather impressive. Just here we've got these Stelia seats and what look like brasses, quite large brasses on those plaques there. In the far corner there's a piscina and this rather impressive stained glass window on the east end, just behind the altar there. Rather lovely. And that's the view back towards the west end of the church. The beautiful stained glass window there with the sallies hanging down from the bells. I'm not sure how many bells there are here. I think there's possibly 6. And just here to my right hand side is the north aisle. And with this little chapel here, again look at these stained glass windows, aren't they beautiful? Again look at that, absolutely stunning. Just there in that corner, that's an aumbrey, which is used for keeping valuables in. But look at the size of this column going up here for another supporting this other arch. There's lots of information in this church. Just look at this all round there, and there's more down at the bottom. They've got a really good selection of stuff here. The south aisle consists of what looks like a little bit of a library and perhaps a children's play area. Just very quickly show you that. It has been very busy here actually. So I'm taking the opportunity, I'm getting this video done before anybody else comes in. So this is the play area I was talking about, just here, which is lovely. A family was in here just now actually with the 2 children. And that's the view to the stained glass window and the sallies. It does look like 6 bells. There's six sallies there. And right at the top, you've got this, I think they call it the spider, which is where the ends of the sallies hang from. And that is pulled up towards the roof of the church, so that it gets the ends of the sallies out the way. And then just here at the bottom end of the north aisle, you've got this memorial, and I think this is dedicated to the war. Very difficult to read because it's so dark. And I don't know whether that's metal or wood. That's metal. It's a lovely looking thing. But look at these lovely old carved chairs. The intricacy of that work is astonishing. Let me try and give you a close-up of it. Look at that. Is that amazing? Beautiful. There's just this very unusual pulpit here. It looks quite modern, but I'm sure it's not. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. Very unusual. It's nice, but very unusual. Well, I've just been in the inside the church. It's rather lovely actually inside there. I'm so glad we went in. But as you can see, it's totally built of stone. And there seems to be some sort of a parapet up there. But there's the tower and the steeple. It's a broached tower. Broached steeple with a Norman tower. It's unusual looking. I'm assuming that's some sort of a headstone. I don't know. It's a very strange one, if it is. Looks like there may have been something on the top of there actually at some point. It's got a slate roof on it. And we've got the grotesque and gargoyles all around the church. This is the east end of the church, just here. And this is where the altar is, just there. There's so many different types of headstones here. This one with like an angel at the top. And then you've got these which are clearly marble. But most of them, it seems that it's possible to read them, which is great. It's really lovely when you can read the headstones. But this is the view. The car park is just to the bottom. The car park for the church is just to the bottom there. And they've got views across the valley, which is rather lovely. So this is the north side of the church now. And as you see again, these parapets on the top here, on these different. This is the north aisle, just here in front of us. But it's very strange how they've got the different types of grotesques and gargoyles. The gargoyles, of course, is where the rainwater would come out of the guttering or the floor, the flat roofs. And then you've got like the big grotesque just there. But rather lovely. It's set on this high ground above Hathersage village. Very prominent position. You can actually see the steeple from quite a way. As we approached it coming down the hills, you could see that steeple protruding above the rest of the buildings. Very, very nice. So pleased we decided to come back here today.